So shut your bitch ass up. Anyway,
bro, who are you calling a bitch? You're a bitch, bro. You're a straight hoe. You would never do this shit in real life at all.
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
Let's listen to whatever the hell this nigga gotta say. All right, Divine Monkey podcast. So I was watching Antonio Talks and I seen this weirdo. You know, he tried to go off on Antonio Talks. Antonio Talks is gonna respond, but he can't respond the way he wants to because he has a bigger platform. But now I'm going toe to toe with this dude. This dude has 35 subscribers, and I have 41. I guess we average about the same views and stuff. So let's get into it.
Racist. We're gonna be looking at a racist today. His name is Antonio Speaks or Talks. I don't remember whatever the fuck it is. I'm giving him a free endorsement right now.
A free endorsement. Last time I checked, Antonio has, I think, 200 and something subscribers. Let's go on one of his videos. Yeah, so he has 83,000 subscribers, and I'm pretty sure that's one of his channels. His other channel has 105. So if anything, you're just gaining clout off of him. So with these videos, you gotta understand the whole point of us putting names and titles and stuff is to get that traction. So I feel like he doesn't even really care about this shit. He just wants to get a reaction. And Antonio, I'm not gonna lie, my boy, you should never even reacted to this. Because you're just giving this dude a little platform, but, you know, he gonna drift away. First of all, he talking crazy. Like, bro, Antonio is one of us, bro. Stop talking crazy. Don't come on here talking crazy thinking that you gonna just be able to get away from that shit. Because Antonio ain't gonna say shit how he want to. I'm gonna say it how he wanted to say it. So, listen. You're a bum. You're a weirdo also. Look what you have in your background. You have a big-ass toad in your background. You might want to grow up, buddy, before you start talking shit. Like, I don't know, gang. You just already started off bad. You look like Sid from Ice Age, and you're talking shit, which is fucking insane. But let's get into this video.
Zup YouTube. So today I
don't
really
feel like
wanted to have some
fucking out that much, my boy.
Merry Christmas.
Who they are, not on ethnicity and things they can't control.
Okay, I just want to say, cool, you're not an ambassador of the black community.
But he is. Social media is where everyone meet. That's the new meaning. You remember how Martin Luther King and them used to combine themselves? You know, they used to combine them speeches, and they used to have all of them people flood into one place. We don't have to do that anymore. We can simply look at a screen and do that. So how is he not an ambassador or a spokesperson for the black community? Because us black people claim him and we say this is who he is. So listen, my boy, shut your mouth, gang. Like, I don't know who you think you is. You come over here, you look fucking beat up. You look beat up, my boy. You look weird. You look like the dudes that would take out Charlie Kirk. You look like one of them. You look like a school shooter, my boy. Shut up. Shut the hell up.
So shut your bitch ass up. Anyway,
bro, who are you calling a bitch? You're a bitch, bro. You're a straight hoe. You would never do this shit in real life at all. You would never go up to that man and say that in real life. You would never come up to me and say that shit in real life. I don't know which y'all niggas be on, gang.
Rant about why this guy is just like the epitome of.
Bro, go lift some weight. Go eat something. Go eat a burger, bro. You want me to DoorDash you some burgers, bro? You need something, gang. Because it looks like you sit in your room, beat your nuts all fucking day, and do nothing. You could at least have a little strength from beating your dick. Nigga's weird,
pissing me off. Let's watch his most racist video.
Daniel.
I haven't seen it yet, so we're gonna be watching it together. I do want to say this though. I'm really not looking forward to this, and I will be ranting. So if you don't want to hear a lot of fucks, bitches, and asses, I suggest you just turn the video off. But if you want to get into some meaningful dialogue, let's do it. Also, I'm going to be trying my new earbuds, so.
other white people that be like, I understand a hit dog is always going to holler. When I make these videos talking about, you know, racism in America or just racism in general, I get a lot of comments from other white people that be like, I understand where you coming from, bro. You know, I got family like this. I got coworkers like this. And I feel like, bro, in a general sense, whenever I bring up that, you know, I'm pro-black, a lot of white folks automatically think I'm anti-white or some shit.
Exactly. But that's not what that means. Being pro-black means pro-everybody. It has nothing to do with we not like. See, we're not like y'all. We're accepting of everyone and everyone's skin color and race. We're accepting of everything. You guys are accepting of what you think should be right. It's a totally different between being pro-black and pro-right. It's completely different. No one's saying is everybody is fucking everyone white is fucking bad. Just because that's y'all definition does not mean it's our definition. And by our, we're not just saying black people. We're talking about white people who also support the black culture and who support everyone is equal. But no, this fucking weirdo who can't even do probably fucking 10 push-ups has something to say.
No, I think a lot of them feel this way because, you know, back in the day when people used to mention that they were pro-white, it always meant some KKK, killing, lynching type shit.
Which is
contrary
real.
to believe, man, pro-black is pro-everybody else, man. Like I said, with the whole DEI thing, man, it benefited white women the most. Anything that is pro-black is going to benefit everyone. Anyways, y'all, man, 2025 just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Recently, there was a Turning Point USA event. If you do not know what Turning Point is, it was the foundation that Charlie Kirk founded, I believe. Erica Kirk was there, a whole bunch of celebrities, and even the vice president spoke, and he had this to say.
In the United States of America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
Who told y'all to apologize? You know, I already went through all of that, so I'm not even going to continue to go through that. We're going to just skip past that. Let him talk his shit.
And if you're an Asian, you don't have to talk around your skin color when you're applying for college because we judge people based on who they are, not on ethnicity and things they can't control.
Okay, I just want to say right here, there's nothing wrong with what JD Vance just said, so I don't know how this racist-ass piece of shit is going to try and do that. I personally am not a fan of Trump's administration right now, so I don't know what race...
You're not a fan because you're broke. Because you aren't getting the benefits of you just being white. That's why you're not a fan. Yeah, that shit ain't happening no more, my boy. Because Trump already know what's going to happen if you start trying to pull that bullshit anymore. I don't even know how these dudes are standing up on the stage saying shit like that. Like, dude, you're calling this man a racist for being pro-everybody. Just think about it. And I ain't gonna lie, you is getting a reaction from us, but you're getting a reaction from me. I'm not that big of a YouTuber either, my boy. Maybe down the line, you probably gonna get some more views off of me because I am gonna be a big YouTuber. We all know that. So listen, my boy. I'm gonna tell you this, gang. He's one of us. Antonio is like a big brother, especially in this YouTube space. Antonio is literally the epitome of what our black men need to start standing up for and how we supposed to take care of our family. And but you need to stop attacking one of ours, my boy. For real. Cause we ain't gonna let that shit happen. Not no more. You school shooter. Yeah.
Stuff this dude is gonna say, clearly he hates that. I mean, he's just saying that he's pro everybody, but this dude, JD Vance, who I am not personally a big fan of. I am not a big fan of the Trump administration. There's a couple things I like very few things that I like, but ultimately I don't like Trump as a president. And JD Vance is a little better. He's good for a Republican, but not my favorite. But even I could point out what he just said. There was nothing wrong with what he just said. And for the most part, their administration is not racist. As much as negative things I could say about it, everything that they were doing is not racist, which is why I often find that my side on the left kind of has weaker arguments, especially when most of them don't even know what they're talking about. I will say this, that JD Vance definitely... I mean, like, this isn't a bad thing to say. We should not judge people based on their appearance. Appearance should be an irrelevant thing. So
then what have y'all been doing for 500? How many ever fucking 100 years you motherfuckers have been judging based off of skin color? I'll wait. You're just fucking talking, little boy. You're a kid. Shut the fuck up.
This guy's probably gonna say that. Oh, no,
tell your pa I said it too.
And
your Uncle Sam.
No, that's irrelevant. We should be racially colorblind. That's something that I defend and have been defending for a while. Racial colorblindness, ethnicity, whatever, irrelevant when it comes to how you were judged, how you were paid, how your relationships are, who you interact with. None of that should ever be related to anything of your appearance. But anyway, let's see how this guy has qualms with basic unity.
We don't persecute you for being male, for being straight, for being gay, for being anything. The only thing that we demand is that you be a great American patriot, and if you're that, you are very much on our team.
We are literally regressing as a society. And for one, bro, I have never in my life heard a white person say that they feel bad or sorry for being white. In fact, dog, a lot of them can't even admit the bare minimum that slavery was bad. Have y'all heard any of these?
Do you know why? Okay, look, this is his problem, is because he's one of those people that thinks white people are just all oppressors and that black people are victims and they're
No one ever said that. You guys.
treated.
If you're like him, bro, KYS, bro.
Blah, 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 blah. White people are scared of being white nowadays because the pendulum has swung back.
Well, our people were scared of being black whenever y'all were putting them in slave. Y'all didn't give a fuck. Huh. The fuck up, bro.
There is absolutely nothing that, like, you could be proud of being Hispanic. You could be proud of being black. You could be proud of literally being anything dark. But if you are proud of being white, or being an American, or being a male, you are a racist, bigot, homophobic, misogynist. That's the world we live in right now, and he refuses to see it because he wants to live in his little victim world, because black people always have to be at the bottom of the food chain.
What are you doing? You're casting the blame on him. So you are just self-reflecting. You're in a victim world. You feel like black people are attacking your race. You are saying, oh, if you're proud of being a male, if you're not a Mexican, if you're not anything dark. Bro, you're in a victim mentality. The fuck are you talking about? Little boy?
Even though most
Bro.
Realistic situations that I see discrimination is black against white, not the other way around. So the pendulum has swung back. We are closer to equality than we've ever been, but now we're moving back away from it. So this guy's going to deny basic reality because he needs to be the victim.
It's not basic reality, it's the
Let's
truth.
see how he defends his dumbass points.
White nationalists, Christians speak. I just don't understand this victim mentality, bro. As a white man.
Hypocrite. Oh my god. You are a hypocrite. How are they victims? How are they have the victim mentality when they are the actual victims now? This is the perfect example of the woke left. This is what I'm talking about. The hypocrite. The gaslighting. He literally, in every single video, is talking about how black people are always getting oppressed and how they are always the victims in every single situation. And every time a black person, something bad happens to a black person, it's always got to be about race. It's always because they're black. Nothing clearly because they didn't...
How? The guy literally said that Diddy needs to be in prison for what he did. But no. See, we can hold up these other black people accountable when they do some bullshit. But y'all can't hold up y'all rapists. Y'all can't hold up y'all school shooters. It's always y'all are crazy. It's not just He's a fucked up human being. He's a hood rat. He's a junkie. Like, say those things that you say, you guys automatically say when a black guy does something wrong. I'll wait. You can't. Because you know damn well, you know more white people that done crazy shit than black people. And black people get tarnished for it way more.
Bit a crime, or maybe because they didn't sell drugs, or didn't shoot somebody, or didn't threaten somebody. No, it's never the black person's fault. So now you're being a hypocrite by pointing out, saying he's got a victim mentality when they are the actual victims now. 100 years ago, when black people were mistreated, and they pointed out that they're being discriminated against, that's not a victim mentality. They are actual victims. Now we have white people actually being victims, and racists like this guy want to call it the victim mentality.
It is a victim mentality.
Absolute dog shit piece of human. This is usually when
dog shit piece of human, my boy. Go to
have
push.
Political arguments with people. I don't like to point out their personal value or morality, but I just cannot argue it's for the sake of argument, because these are very on the line topics. These are very sensitive topics, and if you do not have respect, because you're basically...
I can't watch this kid no more, bro. This kid thinks he's Charlie Kirk, bro. Like, who are you, bro? Who the fuck are you? Who are you, gang? Like, let's see if you talk about anything else very important.
This is hard to watch. What? What am I watching?
You have to laugh about it, truly. I have been called every single thing, and you know what? God is so good, you let it roll right off your back.
Anyways, man, during this whole event, she was speaking, tap dancing her ass off. Now, it's funny that she's sitting in the face of Charlie Kirk's wife, because Charlie Kirk didn't even like her.
Nicki Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on a second. I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't think that songs that are talking about, like, glorifying wet female genitalia is exactly, I don't know.
And we can all agree that. We can all agree.
Which one wrote that song? Which one was it?
I think it was Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but by the way, the role models of the 1940s and 50s for Black America were completely different.
Yeah, bro. If you go to school with this kid, or if this kid is in a 50-mile radius of you, stay away from him. He's a school shooter, bro, for sure. Look at him, bro. Something's wrong with this guy. You know, I'm not gonna say attack his channel or anything. Obviously not. You know, people are entitled to their own opinions, but something's just wrong with this kid. Like, we can all agree that something is just seriously wrong with this little motherfucker. So I suggest you guys take this with a grain of salt, my boy. It is what it is. It is what it is.